Hello, my friends. Ammon Bundy here on this cold December day at the end of 2020. What a year it's been. Just wanted to express my support for what is happening in Washington, D.C. on January 6th. I'm a little dusty and at the end of my workday, but felt like I needed to voice my opinion and support. What a great opportunity it is to stand for a constitutional republic and for us as independent free people. I also wanted to express to those that are in people's rights what a great opportunity to unite and to spread the word about uniting in neighborhoods all across the country. You can go online at peoplesrights.org, download the banners, have them printed, postcards, flyers, uh, and business cards, and pass them all out all over Washington, D.C. What a beautiful sight it would be to see people's rights all over. Because I believe strongly that the only way we're going to get out of this is uniting together in neighborhoods, looking after each other as neighbors, loving our neighbor as ourselves, and loving God with all our heart, might, mind, and strength. And so, bless you for going to Washington, D.C. If you have the opportunity, take a People's Rights banner, have it printed, have it downloaded. You can go to peoplesrights.org and go to materials, and you could see where you can automatically download those files for whatever you're doing and pass them out everywhere. We now have around 44,000 people, just shy of 44,000 people, 360 areas. It's just amazing what's happening. So thank you, and God bless you. Drive safe, fly safe, travel safe. Don't wear a mask, and stand for freedom.
All right, guys, welcome to People's Rights. We have a message here because we have Jeffrey Kelly and Jeffrey Mayer getting ready to go to Washington, D.C. on January the 6th. And we have a plan to, promote people's rights while we're there supporting President Trump. And I'm going to let Jeffrey Kelly make the introduction because he's flying over there with Jeff Mayer. And so go ahead, Jeffrey, tell us what your
Jeff Mayer, I'm Jeffrey Kelly. We're both headed to DC on January 4th. We're going to be there Monday and stay there Tuesday, make some plans because the rally's on Wednesday, January 6th. So we're arriving early. We want to let you know if you need to reach out to us, you can contact through People's Rights. We'll be there early. If you need anything or whatever, we'll be available. The whole point is to connect and spread the word about people's rights and grow our numbers. Yeah, that's kind of where we're going with that. Anything else, Jeff?
What kind of things are you prepared to, do while you're there in regards to promoting people's rights?
Well, I'm bringing a megaphone, and we have a People's Rights banner that you can get off of the People's Rights website. Yeah, I guess you can download it, right, Raul? You can download the banner.
Absolutely. We'll show you how to download all this material and have it printed and take it with you to Washington, D.C., right?
So, yeah, we plan on having 2 sticks. I mean, the banner's about 3 by 5. We're going to have 2 sticks for 2 people to hold, one on one and one on the other end. So it'll say, people's rights up high so people can see it. And we'll have our megaphone and we'll be celebrating, it's just going to be a lot of fun and spreading the words. Because the thing is, we're rebuilding our country here. So we need to really pump up the spirit and get people excited. And the more people feel connected with a group like People's Rights, the more chance we have of success going forward for the people to unite and stay in communication.
Absolutely. Yeah. What do you have to say, Jeff? You're getting ready to go?
Hey, I am. I have been after I was talked into it by my friend Jeffrey. But I'm glad he did because now I'm really psyched. I've done, I ordered a bunch of cards, 1,000 business cards, and I'm gonna, give them to everybody that I know that's there, and where there's a handful of us that'll be there together.
You mean
Um,
people's rights business cards, right?
yeah, with that very picture that's behind you and right there, and also I'm having printed up locally at a printer that's right there, fairly close to where all this is going down. A 2 by 3 foot banner, and I'm going to have two of them, and I'm going to put them together on a stick to where I can walk around with it, and show people, and they can text, rice to 80123, and that'll be a good start. And I'm encouraging people that aren't going to the rally, that are people's rights, to do something locally, to do something, like this. They could do this locally. They could get the cards printed up, and they could do that anytime. It doesn't have to be just on the 6th, but the 6th would be a good day for everyone to, get together, to have a banner, to have something somewhere, to show support for the 6th, because the 6th is a pivotal day. This is going to go down in history in this country as a pivotal day for us saving our rights.
Absolutely. So, if you're going to Washington, D.C., guys, go ahead. Let's show you how to get this material done. Let me share my screen here with People's Rights website. So when you go to your People's Rights website, what you can do is you can go to the resources tab right here, so you could see, and then go down to materials, and you click on materials, and there's where you have your People's Rights couple banners, 3 by 5. There's a 2 by 3 right here. You can download the PDF and send it to Staples or whoever your printer may be, and they'll print out a banner for you, a vinyl banner with grommets and whatnot. And so there's another smaller banner, 2 by 3.5, and then there's the People Couples card. This is the business card that you can get printed, and you can just download this PDF, send it to your printer, and get it done, and hand out as many as you can, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. The whole point is, like, it's just going to be a great setting to, spread the word. I mean, I think there's going to be millions of people there. What do you think, Jeff? I mean, I'm
Well, they're
expecting a lot
calling,
of people. Huh?
yeah, they're thinking up to 1 million, but some people are thinking that could be multiple millions of people there.
I'm flying out of Las Vegas, Nevada, and I fly into Detroit Monday morning. I fly out of Las Vegas, land in Detroit. So I'll make a good prayer for the Michigan area while I'm there. And then I leave from Detroit and land in Washington, D.C. At 3:30. We both land at the same time. What are your, right, Jeff?
Yeah, I'll be leaving Durango, Colorado, going to Denver, and it'll be a direct flight from Denver to Dulles in DC. And I think we're 2 minutes apart in landing. And we've got a super shuttle going to our place at the Hampton Inn, and which is right in the guts of where we want to be. So this is going to be exciting.
Well, I just think it's a great opportunity. Like I was saying, I mean, there's going to be millions of people. The media is going, well, I don't know about the mainstream media, but there's going to be lots of YouTubers there.
Yeah, exactly.
And screw the mainstream media anyway. We don't need them anymore. We are the news. You know what I mean? Going forward. And I want to encourage people to get involved. This is a lot of fun. Like this is recreating our country. We're number one, we're getting rid of the cabal, the deep state cabal that's enslaved us all these years. And it's just a great opportunity to get on board, say something, create your own news channel, your own podcast, and share your truth and stay in communication with everybody. Because we definitely can't count on the mainstream media these days.
Absolutely. That's why we're doing this one, right?
Yeah, and I think that the people's rights movement, it isn't focused on a, national level. This is a grassroots, um, as grassroots as you can get, where people can go back, whether you're a part of the people's rights right now or all the people that I think we're going to influence there. There's going to be thousands, if not tens of thousands, in DC. They can take this and go back and use the people's rights group website and all that to build their local, um, autonomy, their local group, their local people knowing who their friends are. And then, because it has to start at the grassroots, we have to be building at the grassroots. And if we can do that in every state and in every county, we've got it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Raul, will you share a little bit about like how you're more experienced, I'm newer. Jeff and I are both new at this. So will you share a little bit about how people's rights work
Yeah,
briefly or
absolutely.
whatever?
So this is about neighbors helping neighbors, defend themselves from any kind of tyranny, whether it's government or a particular group that comes to attack somebody's individual rights. We can summon people in this platform, because what this is an electronic platform where we can communicate in an instant, because everybody signs up with their phone number. They can receive texts and email addresses, so we can send either text or email messages to people and inform them, or call them to summon them to action in the defense of one of their neighbors' rights. Because every state of the country is divided into geographical areas. So every geographical area in your state has a state assistant and various area assistants. And these area assistants are there to receive a call from you. If you, for example, one day have the government knocking on your door saying you have to shut down your business, or they're going to quarantine your family, and they're going to take them away to a quarantine center, you can call your area assistant, and they can broadcast a message to the people in your surrounding area and summon them to your home or to your business to be in the defense of your business, your family, your rights, whatever that may be. Your constitutional rights are sacred. And we believe that it is our duty, it is the duty of free people to defend their neighbors' rights. And that's why we have this communications platform where we can text in an instant, or we can send emails, and now we're all getting trained in ham radio, because we believe that we might lose our internet and cell phone communication. So we're about education, but we're about action more than anything else. And this is the reason for people's rights. And we've done a lot of good throughout the states. Like Ammon said in the introduction to the video, is we've had people's rights come up and stand up for people and push back on the tyranny.
Yeah,
Great.
exactly. Another thing I want to mention, we use it around here to gather like protest meetings. Did you mention that? You might have mentioned it and I missed it, but it just came up for me. Like we've organized like 200 people to have an interview with the mayor here in St. George City, which was very effective. We actually chased him out of town.
We did. We did. We planned. This was, this is a story that just happened a few weeks ago. We texted all the people in our area and told them that we were going to have Mayor John Pike come out of the City Hall offices and meet us at the parking lot. Like for a fist fight? No. But, we had him, we set up our PA system with 2 microphones, and we summoned about 100 people to that parking lot. And, everybody had something to say there. So John Pike had to listen to what we had to say and had to answer our questions. And he felt the heat. He felt a high amount of heat. And 2.5 weeks later, he ended up resigning from his post as the mayor in St. George. And his plan was to run again for office, right? He said that during the meeting, but all of a sudden, he's not willing to run anymore and get reelected. He knows he's not going to get reelected. So that was a very successful meeting. These are the things that can be done with this platform, right? Well, you were there, Jeff.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I was there. It was great. Hey, you got to turn off your screen share because I don't think it will have. I think we're just videoing the screen
Okay,
so
there
people
we
can see us. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe they could see us on the side, but I just had that thought. Anyway, so yeah, it's a great platform, and it's great for a community. I mean, potlucks, gatherings. We did the Santa Claus party for the kids. We all the great things that have happened with just us. And we have what 400 people here.
Yeah, we have over 500 people now in this area. So we've been growing, and now we're having a
Yeah.
end of year massless party up in Enterprise. And the city council of Enterprise and the mayor was like, "Oh, we're gonna shut you down. We're gonna send over somebody over there at the Christmas party." And there was over 300 people at that party. Nobody was wearing a mask. The kids were taking pictures with Santa Claus there and Mrs. Claus, and nobody wore a mask in there, and we had no social distancing. I mean, the room was packed to the hills. It was standing room only. Everybody had a wonderful time. I mean, yeah, people's rights it's such a useful platform to gather and to defend ourselves and to, defy, because if we don't defy the government, they're going to run us over. We got to stand up,
Yeah, we
and
got to push back.
banner says behind you, Jeffrey, it says claim, use, and defend, right?
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Claim our rights, use our rights, and defend our rights. I mean, freedom isn't free. You have to fight for it. You have to take it. You have to defend it. It's not free. It was never free. And there's always going to be somebody coming after our freedom. So there's always going to be a need for people's rights. Any last
hoping
thoughts?
that people are motivated to do more than listen and raise the flag and whatever, but to get engaged locally, because once we get the snowball rolling in your community, sometimes you have to step up for a while and be that spearhead. And then once it gets going, there'll be a lot of people that are anxious because, a lot of people haven't been engaged at all, and they're so irate and upset about a lot of this stuff. They want to get engaged, and they probably have the time to do it. So it can maybe relieve some of us from some of the burden that so many of us have been bearing for years on trying to get this going.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Well, let's wrap it up and, motivate everybody to, if you're going to DC or if you're staying in town, I'm sure there's going to be an activity locally wherever you're at. Go ahead and print some of this material, take it over there, advertise it, hand out business cards to people with people's rights cards on them or images on it so that people can join it and we can grow this and defend ourselves from this tyranny, right?
Exactly. Yeah. United, we will conquer. Nothing can beat us as long as we're united.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Nothing can beat
A
us.
lot of power together. Absolutely. All right. Thank you, guys. Hope you have a successful trip. And I hope we see the numbers grow across the country and make a big difference with what's happening. Thank you.
Well, we'll give a report when we get back.
There you go.
Yeah.